Hey guys, welcome back to my Crazy Writer life. I am back with the third and final BTR review, this time doing Fangirl by Rowell. Fangirl is basically the quirky girl anthem, is how I would call it. It's about two twin sisters going off to college in their freshman year, and their mother named them Kath and Rin because it was kind of supposed to be Catherine, but one is Kath and one is Rin, which I thought was really neat. Their mother's not really in the picture anymore, so they kind of take care of their dad, and she and Kath have been best friends, built-in besties, which I really like that term too, for most of their life. And now that they're going off to college, Ren kind of wants to break free and try new things, and she starts hitting up the social scene pretty hard, a lot harder than Kath, who is still into writing the fan fiction that she and her sister were both doing growing up. And the fan fiction they write is based off of Simon Snow books, which is basically kind of like Harry Potter, which is kind of interesting because the book references Harry Potter in the story as well, even though the fan fiction that she's writing is kind of based off of Harry Potter. So what the story does really interesting is Rowell is really good at describing those really awkward moments in college. For example, it takes her several weeks into the semester for her to find out where the dining hall is after her roommate takes her there, because her roommate's kind of shocked. Wait, you don't know where the dining hall is? Because she kind of been cooped up in her room doing a lot of fan fiction writing, because that's the one place she's happiest, where she has thousands of fans online. They never met her and they don't know who she is, but they just can't wait to see the next chapter, the next page that she's gonna write. So she's just really comfortable there. And even though, yes, maybe to other people she seems a little strange and quiet and reclusive, but she just sticks to who she is, which I love that about her. She doesn't go out and start socializing and partying just because that's what everybody else is doing in college, or that's what her sister's doing. So I love that about her. And personally for me, I liked there was a Britney Spears, Gilmore Girls, and Harry Potter reference all in one book, and I really couldn't ask for more in that one book. And I really have to share this one part of why you need to read this book, is when she and her sister had this tradition of, like, whenever they're dealing with something that was really bad, like a rejection or a really bad day or something, they would put on Kanye West and then hold these emergency Kanye parties. And I love this part when she just found out from one of her writing professors that fan fiction isn't real writing, and that's stealing ideas and everything. Okay. She stood in front of the speakers instead and closed her eyes, not really dancing, just bouncing and whispering the lyrics. After the first verse, she was dancing. Kanye always crawled right under her skin. He was the perfect antidote to any serious frustration. Just enough angry, just enough indignant, just enough the world will never know how ridiculously awesome I am. Just enough poet. I just love that part, and that's just one example of different moments in the book where Rowell is able to paint those really awkward moments, or just that feeling of not being understood in exactly the way, because Kath really struggled with that. But when she meets her boyfriend Levi, by reading out loud to him, I thought that was like very interesting way for two people to bond. But he likes how she can read out loud to him and write these stories, because that's something he's struggled with for his life, is trying to focus while he's finishing reading a book. He's never been able to read a whole entire book all the way through, so she's able to help him get through that for like an exam that he has to take. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this book. I think the only little distraction I had was the actual fan fiction that was in the book, which was interesting because it kind of is a big part of this story. But at some points, I didn't really want to read the fan fiction that she wrote. I was just more interested in the characters in the actual story, more than the fan fiction. But other than that, if you are a writer and if you're an introverted writer, you will definitely relate to Kath. So that's what this book is good for. Okay.